Welcome to the Account Solutions. This channel is dedicated to bring you solutions to your everyday tasks in areas of bookkeeping, business administration, accounting, and taxation. If you like what you are doing here, kindly click on the subscription button and support us. Enjoy the rest of this tutorial. So once we are done with the bank database, we move to the general setup. Now here, everything that you need to work here is almost set. But let me just explain what happens here. These are lookup tables. Lookup tables are tables that you use for VLOOKUP, you use for sum ifs, you use for data validation. When you are trying to restrict users from typing into the cells, they must pick from a drop down. These are the tables you use to define those criteria. So I have the first one, banks. These are the bank's name defined, and these are the bank code. When they are doing bulk bank upload, the bank code is very important. So also with manual, once you select the bank, it will give you the code automatically. You will see how it will play when we start posting. We have the account as account type table. This is just standard. Asset, liability, income, expense. It's standard. Don't touch it, don't change it. Now the code definition: every asset is 10,000, liability 20,000, 30 and 40 for income and expenses. It's just the first level of mapping account type. Now go to the account subtype. Account subtypes are mapped to account type. So if you see non-current asset, it is mapped to account type as asset. Current asset is mapped to asset. So if asset is 10000, current asset is 12, one non-current asset is 11. It's just for you if you want to create new charts, these are you code them. So every account subtype under an account type has to take the number from the account type. So if liability is 20000, equity, current liability, non-current liability are all under liability. So they'll start from 2. Then the next one is 1, 2, and 3. I hope it is clear on how the chart works. Revenue is 30,000 series. So every account head under revenue, both revenue, other income will come under 3. So you have revenue 31000, other income 32000, just like that. Direct cost, the same thing. Expenses is 4000. Direct cost, overhead cost, marketing cost, finance cost, and tax expenses are all mapped to expense, which is 4. So the first item is direct cost, so it's called 41. Overhead cost 42. Once you map this, the power pivot model which we've created will be able to pick these fields, from their. I'll show you the diagram how we mapped these things together. Then now move to the third level account mapping. You have the account group. Account groups are mapped to account subtypes. So PPE and investment subsidiaries are all mapped to non-current assets, which is 11. So you have PPE 111, investment 1112. So 11 is non-current asset. So 1111 is PPE, just like that. Inventory, receivables, tax receivables, debtors, and other things are all mapped under current assets. So we have all the receivables are mapped under current assets, including cash and bank. So you need to take the number. Current asset is 12. So 121 for inventory, 123 from trade receivables, 124 from staff receivables, 126 from cash and bank, 127 from director account. So these are all how you map your your account group to the account subtype. The same thing, you do it down to tax expenses, which is mapped to overhead cost. So that being said, I've explained the account chart mapping for you. We now have the partners table. So these are kind of patterns they have. It will be useful when you are posting the payments. We have landlords, suppliers, land buyers, investors, employees, salespersons, and agents. These are all different partners here. You may have other partners here, maybe shareholders, maybe directors, all partners. We now have the report. This is standard. Your balance sheet and your income statement is standard. Don't change it. Okay, and finally you have locations. You can add more locations here. I can add let's say Aba, and it will expand the table for you. So this is your location. Once you've done this thing, you are good to go to using this template. And the final sheet here is the partners. Here we have defined all the partners that the company should have or we have. So we have the account, the partner ID. This is a formula, automated, so don't type anything here. Just type the partner name, select the type, is a landlord, supplier, investor, agent. The location, where is the location? Select the location, then select the bank name, Access Bank, First Bank, type the bank number, and if the partner has a bank name different from their name, you can type it. Otherwise, all their names here should be the same names they will have, in the beneficiary bank account name. But some people have different account name like that. Once this is good to go, you are fine. You can update this anytime. It's not a restricted database, it's open database. You can always have access to it and update it. Okay, so to add a new partner, you just come down and type the name, Uma Ben, for example. Then it gives you, is an employee, supplier. Let's say I'm an investor. I'm based in Abuja. Then my bank is Access Bank. Account number. You now have your IDs, OMA 1829. That is the last 4 digits of the partner's bank account becomes the ID. If I have two OMA, for example, I have two OMA. I have under OMA Carlo, for example. You can see OMA has appeared again. This one now is a landlord based in Umuahia, and the bank is Guarantee Heritage Bank. Account number. Now, what separates two of them, the two OMA, is the unique, last 4 digits of the account number separates these two OMA, so you can know who you are paying. So that is how you can set up this. And if their name is different, this is now Otta Oma. That's the account name in the bank. This one is Oma Carlo or Oma Uche. Okay, that's what they have in the bank. So you just do this. All right. So with that, we have set up all we need to set up in using this particular template. To continue on this template tutorial, see the next video on this playlist. Thank you for coming. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're here to subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you get notified when we release more videos on this series. If you have been using our free templates, kindly like, share to your friends. You may know someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that may be interested in our templates. So by sharing, you're supporting what we do here. Thank you, and see you next time.